Robert, wake up. It's time.
Oh, it's time to start animating. All right. It's 6 o'clock. I've got 24 hours to go. And it's time to turn on the computer and find out what to do. Oh. Okay, here we go. Okay, there is the opening chat. We're eagerly awaiting the arrival of the contest organizers. And I'm eagerly awaiting my assignment. It'll be a while before it shows up. Well, this is hour 0, beginning of the contest. It's already 6:04, and the organizer, David West, hasn't shown up. Everybody in the chat room's a little bit worried. I can't start until I know what to do. Get in here. Well, here we are at 24 minutes in, and nobody here yet. Looks like Stefan in the Netherlands has decided we might be able to start our own contest. Not sure how that'll work, but we'll see what happens. Okay, it's 31 minutes in, and David West has arrived. So now let's get this started. Oh, it's 6:42 now. The contest is now 12 minutes old. It's officially starting at 12:30 GMT, which is because it started a little bit late. The theme is general, which means I can do whatever I want. I'm not very happy about that. I was hoping to be more specific, but I guess that means that I have more room to do what I want to do. And I just have to get the mod element in there, the letter N. And got 23 hours to go. We'll see how it goes. And I'm going to eat my Lego cereal, and that will help my my thought processes build. Let's see. So it's in the thinking stage right now. I'm trying to write up a story. Harder than I thought. I've got to come up with a generic short story to fit the general theme. Maybe I'll take it literally and do a story about a general. Let's see what happens. Alright, so it's 7:52 now. It's been, well, I'll have to work out the map later because it didn't start on time. And building the set. What I'm building right now is just the background of a cafe. My story is going to take place in a little coffee shop. And so my first step is just to build a background, some walls, and then I'll work out which pieces I need to use to make the tables and all the different accoutrements, as if you will, of a coffee shop. So it's 8:30 now. It's been 2 hours. I've been working on building the coffee house set, which you can see down here. Getting on the tables, and I'm going to add the little patrons and put the element on and probably get started here in about an hour. So we'll check back in an hour. Alright, so it's now 9:13, and this is the storyboard that I've come up with. The idea will be a coffee shop where a person orders a latte, but it takes so long that the waitress thinks that it was supposed to be late. So the first frame here is the person waiting in the coffee shop to establish the coffee shop set. and then the server will approach and have a little conversation, place the order, and then the person will wait for their coffee. And as they're waiting, it takes so long that there'll be a clock and other things to show the passage of time. And then finally the waitress will return, and I haven't drawn this frame yet, but the waitress will return and the person will complain about the delay. She'll say, "What's the problem? You ordered a late." She'll say, "No, I ordered a latte." And because the theme is general, I'll have a general contractor, a construction person ordering the coffee, and I'm going to call the film Better Late Than Never in honor of the contest starting just a little bit late. So Better Late Than Never will begin shortly. Okay, well, my camera person's on break right now, and so I'm recording the element, the letter N. What I'm going to do is have Star Bricks Natural Coffee Shop, and the logo will be the N on the little coffee cup. Alright, so this is 9:30 now, hour number 3. I'm about to start animating my first step. So it's hour number 4 now, 10:30, and just got the end finished, and the animation properly set up, and the camera's ready to go. We're going to use the program SMA, Stop Motion Animator, and I'll check back in an hour. Okay, it's been 5 hours now. It's 11:30. I think it's time for a break. I've got about 5 seconds in, so that's what, 11% of the way. 45 seconds. At this rate, I'll be done in a few days, so I better pick it up. But I do need to take a break, so I'm taking a break. Here's part of my break. It's one of these infomercials, as they're called in America. It's basically a commercial that's 30 minutes long, and it's done like a show. You know, it's completely fake, it's completely staged, it's total nonsense, but everyone in the show acts like there's a brand new product they've never seen before, and they're just the funniest thing in the world to watch. And this is about the best you can get Saturday afternoon on America on TV. We don't have the frontal nudity that you get in Europe and Australia. We get the magic bullet. 1, 2, 3, your food is cooked and chopped and diced and sliced. What a way to spend a break, huh? So it's now 12:30. It's hour number 6, and I'm about maybe a little bit more than 1/10 of the way finished, and I'm about to have the waitress come in and take the order. The guy is just about to sit down, and that's where we're at right now. Alright, so it's 1 o'clock now. It's almost approaching the 7th hour, and I think it's time for lunch. I've just gotten my Lego guy sat down at the table, ready to order his meal. So it's about 1:15 now, and I was in the chat room and my keyboard died. I think the batteries are gone. I don't know what the deal is. The right keyboard works, the left doesn't work. I really don't have time for this. Got a lot to do today, so I'm just getting rid of the keyboard. It's now hour number 7 at 1:30 p.m. I'm in the Brick Films chat room awaiting lunch. I'm about to do the filming of the waitress, of reaching the table, and then at that point I'm going to record some lines and I'll know the exact timing for the dialogue between the two. It's now 2:30 p.m., 8 hours in. Lunch has arrived, and so I'm going to take a break for a while for lunch and then get back to work. So here's lunch being delivered at hour number 8. My production assistant, also known as documentary crew of one, has brought the burgers. These are called Lotta Burgers, an Albuquerque and New Mexico tradition. Yum, yum, yum.
Great chili.
So it's now 3:30. It's hour number 9. Oh, stop. Sorry. Okay, take 3. No, stop. Okay, so it's now 3:30 p.m. It's hour number 9. I've stopped filming so that I could work on the script to make sure that the dialogue matches the number of frames that I shoot. The dialogue, of course, is the waitress talking to the customer saying he wants his regular order, and then she brings it back. He complains about the time it took, and then she makes the joke about the latte versus the word late. So what we're going to do now is work on the script. My camera crew doing the lines of the waitress.
Good morning. Welcome to Starbrick's Natural Coffee. What can I get you today? Okay, great. I'll be back. What do you mean? You ordered a late?
Okay, now it's my turn to record lines. I'll be playing the role of the general. I'll take the number 6. What took you so long? A late? I ordered a latte. 4. I'll take the number 4. Dame la 4. I'll take the number 4. Alright, partner, give me number 4. This summer, in a world with number 4. I'll take the 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 number 4. So I'm working on the sound tracking portion, I guess you would call it, where we work out the length of all the clips. Here's the first clip.
Good morning. Welcome to Starbrick's Natural Coffee. What?
That appears to be 3.5 seconds. Essentially what I'm going to do is find the duration of every clip and then open up my frames per second calculator program, and that'll tell me the exact number of frames to use to actually animate scenes that will match those audio tracks. This is my frames per second calculator program. It's already preset to 15 frames per second, the standard for animation. So I would do something like first frame is 3.5 seconds, so that's about 3 seconds and approximately 7/15. That tells me it's 52 frames for the good morning, how can I help you bit. I'll put a little note there, we're good. And then I would move on to the next scene, which could be the what can I get you today, which is 1 second and 0.6 of 15, which is approximately 6/15, 12/30, 3600ths, 1/3. I'm gonna call it 5, and so on for the rest of the scenes. Now 4:30 p.m. Hour number 10. I'm working on the animation of the waitress talking to the guy, and I've done some camera pans where the camera is moving a little bit to the left from one frame to the next, and we'll see you in an hour. Okay, it's now 5:30 p.m. 11 hours have passed. Just filmed half of the scene of the audio portions, and I'm going to take a break now for a full hour, and then I'll be rested enough to get back into it. Alright, so it's now 6:30 p.m., hour 12. It's the midpoint of the contest. I am relaxed from my break, and it's time to get back to work. So off to work I go. 7:20 p.m. and Maria is looking up sound files, trying to find just the right ambiance sound for the diner, the coffee house, and right now she's looking at findsounds.com. Let's do a sample. Well, not the best sample in the world, but when you see the final picture, you'll appreciate all the hard work. So it's 7:30 p.m. 13th hour has begun. Because of the time constraints of this contest, I can't go back and edit scenes at my convenience, so I'm going to shoot in a linear order. So I've done some of the audio work. I'm now going to do the waiting for the waitress to return section, and then I'll come back to the next audio section. I'd like to shoot them out of order, but I'm not really sure where the character will enter the frame, so I'm just going to have to shoot them in this linear order. So 7:30 p.m., 13th hour. Alright, so it's now 8:30 p.m. That means it's hour number 14. I've finished the waiting sequence. I'm going to put together the passage of time noise, and then I'm going to finish up the film, do the credits, do the titles, and we'll be done before the 24 hours is up. 8:47 p.m. The cricket noise that you hear right now is running perfectly. It sounds just fine. Unfortunately, when I drop it into the program, into Adobe Premiere, it sounds like this. I have no understanding of why. I really want the crickets, so I'm going to have to come up with some kind of way to get the crickets in there. Okay, so now it's 9:30 p.m. hour number 15. We're getting close to the wire here. I think I'm in the cutting corner stage. The scene doesn't look right, but I'm going to let it go because I want to get finished. So we have 9 more hours to go. I'm really glad that I'm doing this now that I think about it at around 9:40 p.m. is that for over a year now, last April was the last time I did a movie, and I just haven't been motivated to do another one. And I'm really glad this contest has really inspired me to get back to my other projects. So I hope when this contest is over, I will find the time to do my next movie. So it's now 10:02 p.m. and I've got all the footage shot that I planned on shooting. I'm now going to compile it all together and see if it does meet the 45-second minimum duration time. If not, I'll add some more. It's now 10:15 p.m. Turns out it's not 45 seconds yet. It's only 38, which means I have at least 7 more to add. I could add more at the beginning, put a scene at the end, duplicate the waiting time. I'm not really sure. I'll think of something, and I'll be sure to report back when I do. It's now 10:30 p.m. So that is hour number 16. We've decided, my documentary filmer and I, to throw one more latte-related gag at the end and wrap it up at that point. And then add the titles and the credits, mix the audio, do the encoding, do the uploading, and the submitting, and the completing. So that's our 16th projects. So it's now 11:30 p.m., hour number 17. I'm going to make some title cards and some credits, put it on the beginning, put it on the end, and mix it up and send it off. Okay, it is now 12:30 a.m. It is hour number 18, and I'm now sending to David West my entry for the contest. I'm going to look up the correct location and send that off as we speak. Okay. So it's 1 a.m., 5.5 hours left to go. Got the contest finished. I'm now going to sleep in the rest of the day. Good night. Hope you enjoy my movie. Remember, it's better late than never.
You did it, Robert. Good night.
Good night.